Bum 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 bum. 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 Song's got too many angry feelings. I just want to chill. What the what? Are you watching ads? If you're watching ads, don't say anything. Oh, come on. I deliberately ran 3 minutes of ads to shove the ads back for like an hour. 'Cause fuck them, you know? It didn't push him at all. Jeff Bezos, get your fucking garbage out of my stream. I did not consent to this. Alright, I snoozed him as far as I could. Ooh. Gunner killed him so fast. This is the best gunner I've ever seen. I can feel it. Look at him. He's spawn killing immediately. What a god. We're helicopter. There. Look. Look, gunner. Look, we're the bad guys.
We are dragging you outside the combat zone.
Uh-oh. What the bounce? Chill. 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 Are we cool? I gotta go. Skill issue. Oh, what the fuck? That's just like a... Oh, no. That was a... I think that was just infantry with a machine gun that absolutely ate us and disabled the helicopter. That felt super fucked. That helicopter only got the last hit. Show me your rectangle. Show me your rectangle. Nope. Just thinking about it. I'm the Catman. I forgot that's my title. I'll change the title tomorrow. I'll be a little bird man. You should at least say something about helicopters. Or super duper big skill. Look at my KD. My KD is 420. I have 420 KD, blaze it. And then all the viewers will come and they'll blaze it. Or something. Maybe some sort of bait. Maybe something about drops or yapping. That seems to be good. I'm yapping about drops. We got no drops. Not much to yap about. Yap, yap. Alright, we're trying risky maneuvers. That felt good.
Be advised, you are leaving the combat area. Our troops are attacking Alpha.
Oh, come on, game.
We are tracking you outside the combat zone. Marked objective is under threat. Defend the position. Objective Echo has been lost. Hostiles have secured objective Echo.
Oh, why? I hate this game. Fix that. That's such a good mechanic that's so unreliable. And murders the helicopter in a weird way. Only this map, too. Can you believe that bullshit? Unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you. Show me a rectangle. Nope.
Enemy helicopter!
Hostiles now hold more objectives. Attention! Objective Charlie has been lost. Our attack objective is in progress.
He's blind. He's blinded, and he's deaf, and he's dumb. It's not his fault they made him that way. He's just a big dumb tic tac. I think someone's blocking. Maybe me. I've drifted around. I don't know where I am. I think that guy, though. Where's my vampire teeth? Right there.
The enemy still hold more objectives. We must take action.
Oh, he's moving.
We've neutralized their dump. We are engaging objective Echo. Our troops have secured more objectives. Echoes have been neutralized. All units, mission is still on target. Good work. Attention, move to attack the mark objective. Our attack on Alpha is in progress. Enemies are attacking objective Charlie.
Oh, I thought he got the kill there. Uh-oh. Sketchy, sketchy. Well, we got a YouTube chatter. What up, guy? Welcome back. You were the only viewer on YouTube. Congratulations. I think you've been the one chatter for like 2 months. It's a big, you're carrying the mantle. This is all you.
Defensive position is needed on the mark objective.
You're number 2, you are. Congratulations. Congratulations, you're a big number 2. God, the music's so good though. I don't know how you choose no music over music. That's crazy. I could turn off the music at any time and play better, but I would never. Are you saying you hate Daft Punk? Are you saying you hate all musical sounds? That's wild.
Objective Delta has been secured by hostiles. All units, mission is still on target. Good work.
It's all good. I'm just making fun. I'm happy I can stream to YouTube. Why not? Could only help. It's like one extra button, OBS plugin. You do both at once. And if people want to not have music, that's nice to have that as an option. I don't understand, but alright.
Delta has been secured.
bonk. Oh, perfect! Glorious bonk. It's a speedy ass tank. Holy. I'm drunk. Oh yeah. Just trying to go here. This is gonna be super fun with a little bird. I'm excited to fly this map in particular. Wonder if they're gonna have 4 helicopters or delete the attack chopper. I think both would be okay. We'll see. Alright, attempt number 4 on the roof. Don't murder me, please. Oh, you fuck! We just talked about this. I feel like I just gotta stop using that mechanic. It's too unreliable, but it's also extremely strong. It'll murder anybody who's below and provide more space for movement, which makes a big difference. But sometimes it just likes to one-shot the helicopter, and other times you just like bounce off the ceiling and it's great. It feels like they just need to fix it. It feels fucked. Little Bird tomorrow. They've announced they're adding it to like 5 maps. They have the new map and then like 4 of the existing maps. And it seems like basically 2042 physics, which I liked a lot. So I'm happy to have that in a more vanilla Battlefield game. Should be a lot of fun. And should be like muscle memory. Should be able to just fly it right out the gate, which will be fun. I spent like 3,000 hours playing 2042. Why? Practice for tomorrow, I suppose. Finally get to put that time to good use. Hello, YouTube family. YouTube family right now is being much more family-like than Twitch. Just to let you know, you're getting out-familied. They love each other more. They're all hugging each other, and they got in a circle, and everyone reached to the right below the table, and there's a lot of movement going on. They're having a real good time. They're dancing now. Widgety Kitty looks good today. He's extra shiny. I fed him and I rubbed him and I loved him.
Objective sending mark. Secure and hold those positions. Hostiles are inbound. You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat. Objective mark. Support the attack.
Well, that looked like it hit.
We have initiated our attack on Alpha. Right, Bravo is under control.
Oh, what a whiff. That was totally off. Whoops. Oh, there we go. How do you keep getting up there? What the fuck? We've cleared the roof like 5 times. There's no helicopter. Thank you, thank you. I did not test the little bird. I flew it for like a minute in the portal. I'm mostly going off the reports on the Reddit from the nerds who got to play the game. And I usually don't get the spawn on this map in particular. We got lucky the last 2 rounds. I think part of it is just that the player count was a little lower. Started like half full. Totally full now. That's nice. Whiff! We own that point and it's covered in infantry. Alright. That's one of the most ratty points in the game. There's like 8 ways to get up there. Pretty obnoxious.
Objective Echo has been lost.
What are you doing? Dice, just fucking don't move the thing, you know?
Hostile attack on Tango Charlie. We are attacking objective Delta. We're tracking you outside the combat zone. Buckle up, guys. We have eyes on a big fucking tank in your area. We've neutralized Delta.
Why so strong?
Our attack on Alpha is in progress.
8 missiles, 2 tow missiles. There we go.
We now control objective Delta.
really don't like that meta. That's totally the move. Slimy as fuck.
Objective Charlie is under hostile attack. Defensive position is needed on the marked objective. Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
Even guided RPG. No, that's just a normal RPG. You can't guide those at all. I was wondering how that hit. That was through a building. I'm guessing they caught our tail, or maybe even like the blades. Probably barely had a shot. I keep not being able to run ads. I need to run ads right now. Oh well. What do we got here? Just starting. Heli's down. Full server. Seems good.
Hostiles are inbound.
Hold. We got him. Uh-oh. Fuck. Okay, I hope you die. Not to be mean, but I hope you die. Good luck, I hope you die. What are you doing? What the fuck? Why can't I open the map? This game. This is a silly game. We good? There it is. I think I was pushing a button. Skill issue. Oh, that's weird. I think what happened is I ran 3 minutes of ads. And so it like pushed back the timer on me being able to run ads again. But it didn't actually delay any ads. So it like half failed in a way where now I can't control the ads for like an hour. It's unfortunate. Boo. Why?
Our troops have neutralized objective Charlie.
Big Whomper. Yeah, dude. I can't control the ads for an hour. They're just gonna interrupt games now. And I started the stream with 3 minutes of ads just to like get them out of the way, push them back as much as possible.
Secure other
Try and run them when there's minimal people here. Stream's just starting up.
attention. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Streamer problems. What were you eating yesterday? I don't know. Depends.
Be advised.
Salad.
Leaving the combat area.
I ate a salad. And I ate some nachos.
Objective Charlie.
And I had some baked chicken and potatoes. And I had coffee. And I had a half a Mountain Dew. That is all the things I ate. And then a bunch of water.
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's strike back. We are tracking you outside the combat zone.
Thank you, sub. Take that, stupid ads. Fuck yeah, dude. No ads for you. Thank you. I appreciate the support. I will turn that into food, and then I will turn it into poop, and then it will be non-refundable. Because it's poop now. Thank you, bro. Are you an actual professor? Like from the colleges? Or from Pokemon? Do you know things? Do you tell people the things that you know? You catch Pokemon and index them. And then make them fight each other. It's some sort of like fucked up cockfighting. You know Pokemon Once Upon a Time. You see that I just glanced at chat and I died? Thanks, chat. You did this. It is funny if you look away for a second, you die frequently. That one was instant. I think everyone knew Pokemon Once Upon a Time. Pokemon was the shit. And then it was that old thing for nerds that nobody liked anymore. And then it was the shit again. And now it's like an investment strategy or something? It's like a cryptocurrency, I think. Pretty sure Pokemon's a kind of cryptocurrency now. Got him. Nope. Only eye contact. Oh, got him with the poles. Me too, buddy. Wait. I think that was someone else's stinger hitting. It looked like my toe. I feel like the registration is really good. I don't think I've seen dusting in this game like at all. I have seen pods go through vehicles quite a bit, but not so much toes. Maybe I'm just old and my eyes don't work anymore. Likely. What up, big brother Steve? I hope you had a lovely yesterday, and that today you have a lovely day of the week, and that maybe you try little birds tomorrow. Maybe. Everybody's gonna be doing it. You should do it too. All the cool kids are flying little birds. Don't you want to be a cool cat? Game plan tomorrow is play games, and then I have to take the kitty to the vet. Gotta get a checkup. He's got a little growth thing, and I want to make sure it's not cancer or something. We'll see. Probably start around the same time I did today. Update comes out 3 a.m. PST. I've been going to bed at normal people times, so there's no way I'm going to be awake late enough for that. I don't want to do like an all-nighter at all. So I'll go to bed at a normal time, and when I wake up, the patch should be out. Take some coffee, play some game, see what it's like. Might do a second stream later in the night if I'm having a good time. We'll see. Should be fun, I'm excited. I wonder if we'll be able to park over tanks and drop mines on them again. I hope so. That's the best move in the game. It's called the Shawarma Fury.
We are tracking you outside the combat zone. We are on target to win the fight. Keep attacking on all fronts.
Uh-oh. I've been spotted. Triss! Trying to run people over at the end of the game. That dude's moved. He was supposed to be here. But then he was here because fuck him. Alright, this round's over. Let's move. You guy here don't understand NA times? It's weird, dude. We can't count past 12. So we gotta start over. Every time we hit 12, we start over. And if you show us 3-digit numbers, we get really angry. I can't read that shit. Are you serious? I haven't seen any of the videos released by creators. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for putting it out there. I've heard it is like 2042. The teeny bit of playtesting I did in Portal felt like 2042 with slightly different like speed numbers. And I think they've been tweaking that. I like that. And there was tons of depth of skill there. But we'll see. I gotta get my hands on it before I can really know. I expect it will be more possibility for skill. More maneuverability, more playing cover, easier to dodge things. You should be able to play more like infantry, and particularly if you're playing with like a super aggressive and strafey playstyle, that's gonna be easier to work with than this chopper. This chopper feels like you just want to do gigantic routes all the time, big circles, move at full speed, all times, go fast. I'm excited to actually like strafe and take shots more without getting murdered. But we'll see, I don't know. Pond Hawk when? I miss Pond Hawk. That was the best thing 2042 did.
Aircraft ready. Pilots are clear to engage.
Wait, got the ground next to him.
Our troops are attacking Delta. Move to attack the mark objective.
Oh, I'm glancing at chat. It's dangerous. Okay. check those out. I like that new lock-on missile a lot, personally. I feel like they messed up the Stingers by making them not be affected by below radar. Or sorry, be affected by below radar. Below radar should apply to air vehicles only and always. It shouldn't break when you get lasered and fundamentally change the mechanics of how you dodge. Anyway, I like having the Stingers shoot at you. You have to physically dodge them, and you can use the tracer to track them down and run them over. I'm gonna smush those fuckers. It's gonna be a big arrow saying smush here, and I will. But they should have some sort of handheld launcher that actually like has a chance of doing something. I remember that in, I think Battlefield 3 had that, maybe 4, and it was fine. You just gotta play cover and use countermeasures well. It should be manageable, but give him a chance. Uh-oh. Trees, please. Oh, there's a helicopter looking at me? Perfect. Oh no, I dropped the zoom and it fucked my aim.
Be advised you're leaving the combat area.
Oh, the gunner gave up. That's fair. I was giving you shit for shots, but in my defense, mostly just dodging from things.
Forces have neutralized Delta.
jumped out to repair. Ah. Yes, I missed it.
Contact enemy fast movers!
Ooh. Let's go to a different map. This map sucks. This is a good flight. I'm eager to leave. Yeah, we'll see about that. I feel like it's going to be manageable. People might complain a bit. Skill issue. Really, though, they should be very manageable. It's going to be infinitely less of a balance issue than like the tows and guided missiles. Oh, I can run ads. I'm gonna run ads so that we don't get ads. It makes sense. Don't think about it. It's just you now, YouTube. It's just me and you. Want to talk shit about all those Twitch people? Fucking Twitch people, am I right? Watching ads all the time. Got him. Except for you subs, you're not watching ads. Because subs, YouTube, Twitch people. Just looking for packs here. I'm very excited to not leave games all the time for getting a helicopter I don't like. It'll be nice to have a mirror little bird. They look identical. They've made a little nose difference. It's got a little nose on one of them, but they look like the same hitbox and hopefully the same flight model. That will be nice. Just play game. Not have the helicopter change between every round. I feel like that's one of the worst features in this game for so long. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's just so bad for gameplay. It's cool that you can, and you shouldn't. No, he's faster than me, you fuck! Alright.
You're exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
Oh. Okay. Clean, if I remember right, you did jets, right? Are they doing anything to make jets fun? Nah, heli. I remember you eating me in jets in like Battlefield 3. Unless I'm just inventing memories, which is actually most of my memories.
Helicopter destroyed. Good job. Attention. Delta's under hostile.
Yeah, the air balance needs to be adjusted a little. I don't know about air radar. So I feel bad for jets in particular. That they don't get sight. I kind of like having the game not just like map hack to reveal the location of all the air vehicles at all times. That felt like it was too strong in previous titles and kind of ruined the ability to like maneuver and sneak up a little bit. Maybe if they do it so that you're off the map if you are below radar. If you're not spotted, you're not shooting, and you're below radar. Nice, fun. Then it will be, you'll be invisible. Maybe that would be nice. Times like that, if they're right above you, it'd be nice to see them on the map. Like when they're close, you should see them. But being able to like sneak around is kind of fun. And I'm interested to see what that feels like in a Little Bird. But yeah, jets just feel blind. And particularly if you're like in close quarters fights. You just can't see each other. That makes it hard to maneuver if you're like directly below heli and you can't afford to free look around because you'll be giving up control. Stop maneuvering and die.
Attention. We have secured Delta. We have an early advantage. Mission is on target. We have eyes on an enemy helo in your area.
I like you, little box man, big brother Steve.
Attack is underway on Delta.
Who is that? He's malding.
Position is needed on the mark objective. Be advised, the enemy has taken Delta. We are tracking you outside the combat zone.
Nope. Every helicopter is my helicopter, or else I leave because I'm a spoiled helicopter boy.
We are attempting to capture Delta. You are leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
We're in bushes.
They're attacking Delta.
Oh, he's still alive. Exactly what I was looking for. That sucks. So like right now, we should be able to see him on the map and maneuver, but we can't at all. So we're gonna play that poorly.
Be advised you're leaving the combat area. Our attack on the is in progress. We have neutralized objective Echo. Objective Charlie is under hostile attack. Be advised, enemy attack is underway on Delta. Secured 4 positions.
Should be a kill.
Now control more objectives. Defend all positions. Be advised, hostiles are making a recovery. We need attack support on locked objectives. The enemy are attacking objective Echo. I reported hostile rockets in our mission area. You are exiting the combat zone. Turn back now. Objective Bravo neutralized. Be advised, you are leaving the combat area. Bravo is under control. We are tracking you outside the combat zone.
Bro, you literally spawn killed me 5 seconds ago. I bet you eat my lame asshole.
You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat. More control of Bravo has been lost.
Okay. That's enough of that map. I don't like that at all. We either go dive behind and spawn kill, or we get locked down like literally from our own spawn every time we do anything, and we have no spawn protection. The map plays real bad. Armor camping on the hills is OPAF. I kind of like that one around launch, but I'm really not liking it at all anymore. Feels like Blackwell. At least they don't get the spawn protection, though. You can actually kill them, but you have to dive real deep like that. Put yourself in a terrible spot instead of playing the game like a normal human. So I cry and I quit. Next. Pretty much every day I start with like all the maps enabled, and then we'll whittle them down to like 2 or 3. I feel like there's only a couple maps that play right now. This one looks good.
We now control objective Echo. Be advised, hostiles have secured objective Charlie.
Air support confirmed. Pilots are ready to deploy.
Our troops are attacking Charlie.
Yeah, that was funny that he was talking shit after spawn killing us like 10 seconds ago. I didn't want to do that. The AA forced me there. That's the only way to fight that AA. If you try and like... you can't take a shot anywhere that's safe without putting yourself in a real bad open position. Unless you go dive like we did and kind of play behind their base actually. It's like some of the best cover. But if you try and like position normally, there's no way to get cover on that map. You're going to make yourself super vulnerable to guided shots and RPGs. Infantry are absolute rats, and they were controlling the points next to our spawn. Every time we poked our head out at all, we were getting locked. Pretty much have to dive on spawn. I feel like a little bird on that map might be a little more manageable if you could like play cover more. But attack chopper feels like spawn camping required basically. If the enemy team is holding the hilltops and whatnot, holding spawn. And you have to go for like big flanks. You can't fight head on or like play cover from a reasonable distance. And you got no spawn protection, so spawn is really sketchy. Especially with those 2 points near spawn on that map. They feel like there's always rats there. Always. On both teams. Both sides. So that's just super sketchy. You get locked down immediately, shot at immediately. If you try and like slow down and take shots, you're just making yourself a really easy kill. Not my favorite map. Plays a little fucky right now. We'll see with some balance maybe. But it feels like general game design might be that that map is more for tanks than air, which is fine. We'll see. Game is great. Game needs patches. Patches when? Tomorrow? Everything will be perfect tomorrow. Ooh, it better be, or else I'm gonna say wah. Wah! Ooh, that sucks.
Hostile forces are attacking Charlie.
Hello. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good day. I think I saw you were playing a little bit of the boat game. Hope you had some good boat game. I like boat game. Boat game is a silly game. It's a fun one. It's pretty. I haven't played that in like 5 years. It's probably worth another play. I remember last time I was playing with Master Ninja and friends. Having boat adventures. Doing boat things. Doing the PvE mode. I remember the PvP was super fun. That's my favorite part, is the PvP. I really liked, what was it? There was some games, like Salt something. There were like these crazy walker vehicles that you'd like build a base out of and take onto a map. You had to like run away from a storm. I forget what it was called. It was an amazing concept and it was pretty well done. The walker mechanics were like really fun and pretty. And then they just like totally shit the bed and gave up, if I recall correctly. Which is very sad. That game feels like it has a huge amount of potential. Anyway, that game kind of felt like boat game a little bit, where you're like driving a vehicle around, living off of a vehicle, and then having wars with other vehicles. That one was super fun. I'm a little upset that they totally fucked it up. That was one of those cash grabs. They made $1 and then they fucked off forever. Mwahahaha. Ooh. Those are so dumb.
We need attack support on the marked objective. We are targeting objective Bravo.
That was one of those cash grabs. Alright, here we go. You ready? It's right in our line of fire. It's coming from here.
Our troops
You
are
can totally see it coming. Right there. You gotta spot that little dot, or else it's all over. If that had any glow or any visibility, it just totally blends in, and then no audio, and then you go pop.
We are engaging objective Alpha.
Fix when? Never? Perfect. Fuck it, dude. Hello. You make beautiful explosions.
Now control more objectives. Defend all positions. Secured by hostiles.
Bonk. I'm using like a 360 hertz 1080p monitor. It's okay. I think it'd be better to do lower frame rate with higher resolution.
Contact! Enemy helicopter!
Oh, that's a crash. I'm doing my best. All good. Let's queue for another. Got ads popping up in 2 minutes. Gonna shove them back. I'm gonna grab a drink while we're queued too. I love you, good boy. I have like the 9950X, I think. The AMD CPU. It's okay. It runs kind of hot and throttles itself a little bit. But it's okay. Should have got one of the X3D ones, but I was going to stream and game off the same computer, so I wanted more multi-threading. And they were all sold out of the other ones too. Sorry about that. Pack sorry leave. That's the rules. If you're gonna make one helicopter suck, I'm not gonna fly it. Pack sorry leave. Until tomorrow. Mere little birds. Just play game. Little bird will be little bird. Every little bird. We will switch to teams. I'm about to, I think at like 200 I go to red color, right? No, that guy's 206 and he's not red color. I don't know, I don't care. I've not paid attention to my level or challenges or anything. I think I got a bunch of like, what do you call them? The, what do you call it? Free experience jiggies? The FOMO button? Where's my FOMO button? Left trigger, right side of screen. Oh, whoa. What the fucking UI? They hit it. Okay. We only have one? I probably have to give him a bunch of money, but fuck him.
All units, secure the objective. Maintain control and neutralize any hostile targets.
Contact! Enemy helo! Watch yourself!
Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective. We now secured Echo.
Can't do it. Oh, we got him right in the face. You gotta do this one, and then you gotta do this one, and then he becomes biggest dickus. Look at that guy.
Air support confirmed. Pilots are ready to deploy.
Nice dance moves.
Enemy helo!
Here comes the spawn kill. He's trying. His gunner's not doing it.
Enemy helo! Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Uh-oh. We're sledding. Big sled maneuvers. That's classic, this map.
Faster! Enemy helo!
The enemy are winning the fight. All units regroup.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
Enemy in sight. Our troops are attacking Delta. Initiated our attack on Charlie.
Oh, don't do that. Excuse me, spaceship.
Need attack support on the marked objective. The enemy are attacking Echo. Be advised, we no longer control Echo.
Feels bad. I wish they were visible. 300 yards with movement directly in the center of our line of vision. But undodgeable because you can't see it. And it moves like a laser.
Contact! Enemy kilo! Enemy fast there! Contact! Enemy fast mover! Objective mark. Support the attack.
We're engaging objective Echo. Our troops are attacking Echo.
Combat advantage is still held by the enemy. Regroup and re-engage. Our troops are attacking Delta.
Oh, don't do that.
Be advised, Echo has been captured by hostiles.
Initiated our attack on Echo. Hostiles are engaging objective Foxtrot.
Defensive position is needed on the marked objective.
Ooh. Same person. This round's already over. Okay. RIP that team. Felt super one-sided. We killed a ton of stuff and our team got 0 control. Enemy heli was pretty good too. Might have been able to do one more heli for like a minute, but I think we're about to turbo lose. See how this one goes. The toes on this one can be rough, but there's a good amount of cover. And literally just like the color of the map, the color of the sky makes a big difference. They're much more visible than on other maps. This isn't my favorite map, but it's playable. Like Firestorm, I actually really want to play, but the guided missiles make it so bad that I just don't. That one I think is the worst for not only not having cover, but the visibility of the missiles. They're like comically camouflaged.
Fuels are ready. Pilots are clear to engage.
Closed arena place. I hope you're having a lovely time getting dunked on by battle dads.
We now control objective Delta.
Excuse me, I was shooting that. Ooh, that feels bad. I think we can catch that. One helicopter, please.
Enemies are attacking Delta.
Where am I? Here we go. Where's that sniper? I want some revenge. It's an AA. Trickly. There were some questionable decisions in this game, I agree. Nothing unfixable. Just needs tweaks. I like the foundation. I like not having Liz missiles. I like tow missiles. It's good to see tow missiles be strong again. They just need to be adjusted to reasonable agility and visibility. I prefer the general game balance to 2042 by quite a bit. And it's got fairly similar like physics in play. I'm a tank. It's got tons of potential, and people are pretty furious with the pace of changes. A lot of obvious stuff that would be easy to fix that just isn't. We'll see. It may take a year or two before this game is finding its groove. I hope they do. We'll see.
Objective marked. Support the attack. We no longer control Charlie.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the changes that are needed are super minor. Ow. Ooh, no damage? I'm so strong. Streamer armor. Do you see? If you turn on a stream, you'll stop dying immediately, I promise.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
We're gonna get killed by out of bounds if I'm not careful. It's buggy. The edge that makes you out of bounds is nowhere near the edge that puts you back in bounds. Sketchy, sketchy. Only Charlie heli. The borders are fucked up somehow. Ooh, careful. Get out and get back in fixes it. Ooh, okay, I'll try. I don't believe you. Couldn't hurt. Thank you, thank you. If that works, that's awesome. If that doesn't work, someone ban that guy. What's your follow age? Like 2 decades? You're risking it all right now. I'll give you mods so you can ban yourself. LMAO, try it. Sure, that's a good. I'll try right now. Let's see. Look at me, I'm way out here. Whoa, dude. Map's too small, says Reddit. There's no room to fly. How am I supposed to play the game with the map that's this small, says Reddit. Okay, there's the border. Can we go back in? Oh, nice. Alright, I'm gonna mod you, but you don't have to ban yourself. But only if you want mod. And you promised only you'd abuse it on the people who deserve it. Thank you. That's good to know. I'll do that every time now. That makes a huge difference. I bet you could, like, if you're in a bad spot, hop out and hop in quickly to change the borders as well. That's worth testing. Yeah, music's fun today. This playlist is called Chill. It was generated by Spotify. It was a thank you dance.
Hostiles are attacking objective Bravo.
Well, the border's changed. What the? They reverted to being fucked. Interesting. Okay, for science. I don't know if I have time for science. This is sketchy. Let's see.
We have secured Echo.
Nope. Ah! That science sucks. Okay, so you can't hop out and hop back in if you are out of bounds.
Defend the position.
Hostiles now hold more objectives.
So the out of bounds line is purely like horizontal. The verticality has no influence, I believe, unless there's that bug changes it in a way that's not consistent with the rest of the game. Hello. Happy internet day to you, internet person. Yeah, I'm not sure either. That's a weird bug. I think generally speaking, if you have sea heli, you want to be really careful with the borders of the map. That's a good trick for making it better, but apparently only temporarily? Not sure. Needs a fix.
Be advised, Objective Echo is under attack.
You'll take your half ban now. Just give him like a 30-year ban. And when you're on your deathbed, you can come back and apologize. And if I'm feeling generous, maybe I won't just go off on you like you fucking deserve. You liar. You got me killed with your fucking lies. It is good to know. That's a good trick. Or a good, at least temporary fix.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Nope. Yep, maybe.
Be advised, we have lost control of Delta.
Below radar bugs too. Maybe. Below radar is pretty good. It'll work pretty reliably. I think some maps it'll just like incorrectly judge your altitude. So there's like some spots in the game where you can be rubbing against the ground but get no help. I think. The big thing with below radar is that if you get lasered, then below radar ceases to work, which I think is fucked. They should make it be consistent. Getting lasered is already enough of a problem. You got a giant rectangle on you, you're vulnerable to AGMs and javelins and all the guided missiles. Like, it's enough of a problem without removing an important mechanic and making you a free kill for any air. But anyway, if you get lasered, then not only can everything lock you again, but the moment they start to lock you, it covers up all visual feedback of the fact that you're lasered, so you don't know what's going on, and it feels like a bug. They should not affect below radar with the laser. That shouldn't change anything there. And that's like the most important information in the game when you're lasered. That should be visible in the UI somewhere at all times. As long as you're lasered, you should know. So I don't think it's bugged. I think it's working as intended. And they just should do some balance changes on it. But that's just like my opinion, though. We'll see what they do. Another thing with the lasers is anytime you get lasered, it's going to take about a half a second for the lock to acquire. And then they don't need to look at you at all anymore. For the next 20 seconds, you're lasered. So just keep that in mind. Even if you get back and spawn and break line of sight and do all sorts of dance moves, you're lasered until that UI goes away. That feels fucked too. Oh, really? Ah, he died. We're good. Mr. Pilot's a beautiful name. Yeah, lasers in this game feel a little off. Being locked down for that long with that little of time to look at you is pretty silly. And then more than that, it used to be that you could hunt down the lasers. They would have to hold the lock on you. And it would last for like maybe 5 seconds after they broke line of sight. But if you balance it that way, then they need to keep looking at you, which will keep a visible laser on the ground. You can actually like hunt them down and deal with it. Right now, it's extremely difficult to hunt down the source of a laser and do anything about it. And they can just lock you from spawn to spawn. We'll see. It's manageable. It's a little fucked, but it's manageable. I would say the guided shots and super duper speedy invisible RPGs are more problematic. Those definitely give me the hardest time. Those are super manageable, or fixable too. Just make them visible, slow them down a teeny bit. In general, I very much like them as a primary weapon for killing helicopters. Ah, 60 HP disable is gonna kill us. Not a fan of that mechanic either. You can get disabled at super high HP, and then there's no visual feedback on the disable, so it's hard to tell when you're disabled. It just feels like getting shot. You don't respond. Thank you. I'm working on it.
Attention, we're targeting objective
Those are fun. The sticks aren't terrible. I think mouse and keyboard is better. For toes in particular, but just generally. Controller feels good though. I like the feel of the thumbsticks. What's your highest kill game? I actually don't know. Not a ton. I'd say good games are like 50 plus. I don't think I've broken 100. And generally speaking, my best rounds are not my best rounds. They're feeding the gunner. And they get a bunch of kills. So I think I've had a few like high towards 100. But even then, I don't think I broke 100 with the gunner. Which should be pretty doable. I just wiggle and make them dizzy. And tell them they say stop wiggling. And then I wiggle. Ninja got 82. Was that with me? Ninja likes to gun sometimes, but he gets sick. Foreshadowing. Is targeting interference worth it? I think so. If you run targeting interference, then you're not spotted quite as often. The big thing is if you get low below radar and start schmoving, as long as you aren't lasered, you'll pretty much dodge every lock. So that's really big for escaping stingers in particular. That's pretty much all I run. I think the armor sometimes can be useful too, if infantry are being really obnoxious. I do not like heavy weapons, because it makes you a sitting duck versus these kind of like toes in particular. You just can't move, can't respond. Nope, gotta go bite. I don't wiggle. The wiggles are very much a little bird thing. It's like little bird muscle memory. I think the best way to fly attack chopper is basically straight line. Any sort of strafing makes you more of a sitting duck. You just want to do like big loops. A lot of movement. It's really hard to get speed up otherwise.
We are targeting Charlie.
I don't like that playstyle. I like to play cover and strafe and have distance. Doesn't work with that chopper. Little bird tomorrow. And then I will never fly attack chopper again. That's not true, but I very much prefer little bird. I'm guessing I'll do little bird 99% of the time. Not as an exaggeration. And I don't feel like I'm going to miss the attack chopper at all. Tow missiles are kind of fun. That's about it. Got him.
Move to attack the mark.
Just fucking around here at the end of the round. Got a couple tickets left. Get one heli for like 10 seconds. Try and kill a tow tank, and then it's off to the next one. I don't know about replacing the attack heli. They're doing the Little Bird on 5 maps. They're putting it on this map, and Firestorm, and Manhattan, and the new map, and Sobek, which I think are all good choices. Particularly Firestorm I'm excited for. I've always wanted to fly a Little Bird on Firestorm. For like 20 years, it's never been an option. So we'll see what that feels like. And particularly with the wildly strong tow tanks, it'll be fun to actually like play cover and hide. Next. I give that one a man. I'm gonna pull that out of the list actually. It was fine, but definitely not my favorite. Off you go. We're down to 3. Those 3 are good. Unless you get in spawn camped on Manhattan. Little Bird, I don't know exactly. I hear some videos came out today. Little Bird seems like closest to 2042 heli. So it's mostly just passengers in the side. I think there is the front seat, and they might be able to like spot things. Maybe even get like what do you call it? The FLIR vision. Infrared. We'll see. 24 hours, not even. Like 13 hours, 14 hours. But I'm gonna be asleep. Drops at 14 hours. 3 a.m. PST. Or so I'm told by Handy, who knows all things. They usually release patches at that time, I believe. That's like the standard patch time for them. Ooh, look at that spawn. Ooh, we've been blessed. Oh no, he's gonna beat us. We're cursed. Do you believe that bullshit? Unbelievable. What do you think will be the counter to the Little Bird? So I'm interested to see how it holds up against an attack chopper. I'm guessing if an attack chopper jumps you, then the main pods are going to be very difficult to hit, but probably instantly kill you. Like 1-2 pods max. And the 30mm from the gunner probably shreds the helicopter. So I think if you get jumped, attack choppers are going to be extremely strong. But perhaps if you could see it coming at all, if you can outmaneuver them, then maneuvering with the little bird might give you a chance. Right now you kind of can't maneuver to like fight against choppers. You used to be able to like dive below them and ruin their shot and then gain altitude while they're turning around and fight them when they're at a bad angle. But now if you try that with an attack chopper, you're too big and you're too slow and you're too easy of a kill for the enemy. So we'll see. They might be able to maneuver and fight back, especially if you see them coming. That'll be a big threat, I think. But I'm pretty sure RPGs are going to be the strongest thing. In the past, those have been extremely strong. And if you're playing low and aggressive and playing cover, you're going to be a easy-ish target, relatively speaking. We'll see. But I'm thankful there's no laser beams, and there's no Liz missiles, no TV missiles. TV missiles suck, dude. Everybody loves TV missiles, but they're terrible for the game. Or other jet. Thought it was a Stinger. Feels bad. The one guided shot will kill it probably, like the handheld toes. But it's going to be a harder target and it's more agile. So I'm actually very, very, very much looking forward to being able to dodge those. Not only that, but with the play style, you can get lower and more aggressive and play cover. Pretend you're infantry, hide behind buildings, hug corners and rocks. That should all be much more effective for hiding against toes. And since they aren't TV guided missiles, they actually need to see you to shoot you. So you can play cover. That's going to be a big change. So those will still be strong in a one-shot, but I expect them to be a lot more manageable than they currently are with the fat fucker. Transport's okay. Transport does a lot of damage, and it poops people. People just don't like it. Including me. Meh. If you have a good crew, they can do a huge amount of damage, and you can just be a transport, drop people off. I like the change they've made there too, where there's no shared cooldown. Damn, that feels bad. Not maneuverable enough? Debatable. This fat like that heli. You think maps have enough cover for that? I do. You can use the teeniest things as cover if you're a talented little bird. There's cover all over. I think you're going to be vulnerable to aerial attacks, perhaps. You're not going to be able to play cover to protect yourself against air. But yeah, in general, it should be a lot better. What's your favorite map? Dude, fuck them all. All of them have problems. This one's up there. This one's pretty good. But it's spawn kill central. The air can go over the mountains and spawn kill all day. That's the strongest method. They do it all the time. Also, jets totally dominate here. This is a jet map. So it just feels super one-sided very frequently. But it's okay. I think Sobek is probably my favorite. Sobek has a lot of cover. So even though there's tons of vehicles and it's small, there's still cover you can use everywhere. And going out of bounds, you can play the buildings for cover out of bounds, which feels nice. So that one I think is my favorite. Not by a large margin. The rooftops on that one can be super annoying, particularly the gigantic rooftop near the spawn on Pax is like impossible to clear if infantry are deciding to rat there. And with the speed of RPGs, they'll murder you from across the world right next to your spawn. with nothing to do about it, which feels super obnoxious. But that's just like literally one rooftop on that map that is problematic. Other than that, map is good. What else? Manhattan is kind of fun. Sometimes Manhattan's super fun, and most of the time, one team is just spawn killing the other heli all game. That is absolutely the move. That map's kind of like this one, where you can maneuver across the whole map very easily without, like, extending yourself. You're not or going out of position, overextending. So, just non-stop spawn killing is super annoying. And that's the move. You do that, or you get jumped and you die instant. The time to kill is super small. 30mm will eat you alive. And you'll get 0 protection from the static resources. Static AA is just kind of busted on that map. Spawn protection doesn't work at all. It's a funny tickle. I don't know, man. All the maps have issues. And I feel like a lot of them have potential. Like, I really want to play Firestorm in particular. Firestorm's just, like, unplayable right now with the current guided missile balance. Gunner, I need you to fucking grow eyeballs. Obnoxious. You can already feel this round. Both the helicopters, or both the jets, are staying alive and harassing us and doing a decent job. Feels like it's going to be one-sided. Going to be dodging jets all game. Jet practice.
Objective Charlie is under hostile attack.
AA needs to increase range, move behind heli spawn. Maybe. I think AA needs to protect against the gunner shots, the 30mm. Just getting deleted on the pad is wrong. The spawn protection in general needs to actually protect, and at the same time it needs to make you not do damage, maybe. They've got the issue where you don't get any spawn protection when you're going to spawn to get protected, and they've got the issue where tanks can sit in the spawn protection and snipe across the whole map, particularly on Blackwell. That's a big problem there. Like, I don't play that map exclusively because of that one issue, generally speaking. And every time I do, you kill people till they get annoyed and start parking a bunch of armor up on the hill where they're invincible, and they'll fuck you all game. And you can't shoot them back. That feels like it's obviously off. I would almost be happy to see like a bubble where they can't even see in and you can't see out, which doesn't fit in the lore of this game, but gameplay is the only thing that matters. Affecting visibility would be nice. What else? I'd like to see asymmetrical map boundaries. If I go run way out behind spawn, they shouldn't be able to chase me all the way out here. Like, they just need to make the concept of back work. You could do that, like, just for helicopters. Jets probably need to have equal boundaries. But helicopters, just floating over the entire map and murdering you deep behind spawn with nothing to do about it, is pretty unsatisfying. And depending on the team balance, yep, there's nothing to do. Just die. Yep. Invincibility, but also you can't do damage. Feels appropriate. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see changes to the vehicles and resources when they spawn on the map. Like if the vehicles that are in your uncap should be straight up invincible until someone gets in them. So that you don't have jets getting griefed on the spawn pad before anyone can even get in, shooting the empty helicopter, team killing your own helicopter with an RPG at the start of the round to guarantee you get the next one. That could all be fixed if the thing's invincible. Only in the uncap. If it spawns like Charlie in Mirac Valley, it should be vulnerable, because that's all out on the map. Along with that too, any resource that is on a point should be entirely controlled by the team that owns the point. If your team owns the Charlie helicopter on Mirac Valley, there shouldn't be enemy team ratting to steal that. Or like on this map, if you're holding Echo, then that AA that's on Echo should only be yours. I think that would be a good change and also makes sense. Like that's the whole point of controlling that point, is to control the resources. But you don't. You just get stolen all the time. Easy changes, minor fixes. Dice, are you listening? No. Not to me, at least. But I can still cry about it. That feels bad. How are we not below radar there? Was I lasered maybe? Below radar and targeting interference failed. I don't think it'll be that bad. I imagine it'll work fine. We'll see. Maybe there'll be some bugs. But they should be able to add the little bird without, like, introducing new bugs or affecting anything, really. It's its own little tangent.
Explosive ready. Medic! Targeting objective Delta. We are still winning the fight. Our strategy is working.
I'm really excited to be able to shoot at those instead of relying on gunners that are blind. Little bird will feel good against jets. Okay, next server. This one's boring. Just getting bullied by jets.
All units, mission objectives are confirmed. Capture and resist all hostile attacks. Let's go. Enemies are attacking Delta. Our troops have captured Charlie. Marked objective is under threat. Defend the position.
What's the solution for jet bully on heli? A good gunner makes all the difference in the world. The biggest thing is keep an eye out for them. You want to get good with the free look around and the reverse cam. You want to always see them so that you can see them coming. The best way to give jets a hard time is to basically be below them. So good jets are going to come from above and try and go down and hit you from an angle where you can't really fight back. Bad jet will come head on, and if you see him coming, you just aim at him, shoot a toe, try and hit some pods, and those are pretty RNG, regardless of skill level. That's an extremely small target. It's pretty much on the gunner to get some hits. Hopefully you'll hit like one pod, and then the gunner will hit some stuff and they can die. If they're coming straight at you and they're just like going for it, then you can get a kill there. But if they're coming from above, that's where they're going to be the biggest threat. See them coming, try and like pull below them with some speed so that they have to like go upside down sorta to aim at you. You'll really fuck with them if you're just like zooming right below them. That's a hard angle for them to shoot at. So pretty much that, keeping in mind that that's where they're going to have the hardest time shooting, having some momentum, diving below them, trying to pull them in a direction where they have to like go fully upside down to hit you, and they're going to have to pull out of that and do a weird flip thing and stop shooting at you. But the main thing is use the free look and see them. See it coming. If you don't see it coming, you just die in about 1 second TTK. And if you do see it coming, then you don't even necessarily have to have like some sort of deliberate survival method. You'll just you'll do better. You'll see the situation and respond. Same thing with like helicopter fights. You don't necessarily need to have some like predetermined strategy, but if you visually see them, even if you just glance for like a single frame and get an idea of what direction they're oriented and how they're moving, that sort of thing, it's going to make a big difference in how you respond versus if you're just responding blindly. So get comfortable with this and that, and make sure you're watching them. And then yep, against good pilots you pretty much need to keep an eye on them. If you hug spawn, you can farm the repair, maybe get a little bit of help from the static AA. It might shoot at them a teeny bit, but it's not going to stop any jet bullets, so they can still destroy you instantly, especially if you just like park and think you're safe. It's kind of hard. I don't know. I mean, and it should be too. Jets should be top of the food chain, and they should be one of the primary ways to kill helicopters. So I don't think that's really like wrong. They should beat you without a lot to do about it. But then again, if you're just getting farmed, kind of boring. I could have stayed there and died a couple more times while we stared at jets, or I could just fuck off and play game. It's more of a team sport there. You can help a little bit, hopefully get some help from your friendlies. No help, only dying. Yeah, that map in particular, it's super easy for jets to maneuver and get easy kills. Like Mirak Valley, there's jets there, and they're strong there too. But if they try and dive into your spawn, they're going to be way more overextended and visible. People are going to shoot at them and lock at them. Like you can actually use back as a mechanic on that map. On Lib Peak, it's too easy to move around the map. There's no such thing as back.
We are taking you outside the combat zone. Get back.
They can fly above, hard to combat with gunner. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. If they're doing that, that's when you want to be like going with speed below them, just trying to ruin their shot by zooming underneath them. And they'll buzz you but not kill you. If you're lucky, they'll kill themselves by hitting the ground, or they'll just get too greedy and they'll put themselves on a flight path where after they're done zooming by you, they're going to be low enough that you can take some shots at their butt while they're moving away. Yep, rock, paper, scissors, jets eat helicopters. It's the way it should be. The helicopters hopefully have enough tools to kind of survive a little, but it should be super hard to get the kills on good jet pilots.
Be advised, you're leaving the combat area. We are attempting to capture Delta.
Gunner's got eyeballs! Go, Gunner, go!
Our troops have secured more objectives.
We need to defend the map objective.
I need the defense line on that position.
Whoa, oh! Interesting. That was just the gunner shots, I think. I gave 0 roll there. The fuck was that, man? What's up, guy? Want to give me sparkles? That's another mechanic that they should just delete. The gunner shots shoving the helicopter around is a super lame feature that kills the heli frequently. And also, I've had multiple gunners just deliberately grief. Not fun. think that AA moved out far enough to shoot him.
You're leaving the battlefield. Return to
Let's find out.
Be advised. Objective Delta is fallen to the enemy. The enemy now control more objectives. Targeting objective Bravo. We have experienced a mission setback. Refocus and fight back. You're exiting the combat zone. Turn back now. We are tracking you outside the combat zone. Thank you.
Our troops have secured more objectives.
Bonk.
Be advised, we have lost objective Delta. Hostile attack confirmed on Charlie. Hostiles now hold more objectives. Our troops have lost objective Charlie.
You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
Our troops are attacking Delta.
Ooh. Once again, directly on our line of sight. Should have been an easy dodge. So sick of those. Make them visible. How does this pass playtest? How does this not get adjusted for a year? It's gonna be 8 years before they change one constant for brightness.
We now control objective Delta. Be advised, the enemy has maintained their advantage.
Oh, look at him go! Wow.
Our troops have secured more objectives.
You got the best wiggles. You look like if someone took a bag of sugar and shaped it into a human. This Nick guy was doing good too.
Enemies are attacking objective Charlie.
Come, my friend, to violence. Last day of gunning. That's a good point. Never again. It's fine. Attack chopper. I like the direction they've taken attack chopper. Just like little birds. I'm a little bird. I'm very excited to no longer play the mini game of packs or I leave. Sure. Uh-oh, this is the worst spawn possible. All good. Look at that commitment. He won't even gun for anybody else. He loves me too much. Land on my face. Sit on my face. I love it. Perfect. Ooh.
Our troops have secured Echo. All call signs. Aircraft now ready for deployment. Cover me! Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
Thank you.
Attention! Hostile attack confirmed from Echo.
I bet the transport will eat helicopters. We'll see. It's really dependent on the gunners. People only use that to like spawn and bail. It's really rare you'll get people who are actually trying or paying attention. If I remember right, there's like a blind spot straight forward too, where you'd want to aim. That feels bad. Yep. This is controller on PC streaming off of a MacBook. I would recommend doing rifle binds on keyboard and mouse. And then follow some Turbo Nerd's guide for settings. I like controller. Controller feels good. General movement, I like a lot more on controller. Just feels more natural. Keyboard and mouse feels gross. Aiming is harder, I think. Movement's debatably a little better. Aiming is definitely a little harder. I just like this more. This one worse, but it feels better. I did keyboard and mouse for many years. Don't miss it. You also use controller. Ooh. You got a good setup? Did you get your settings nice? Did you do the aim curves?
Contact enemy fast mover.
I would definitely recommend non-default binds. I got a whole video you can watch if you want, but it's like 10 entire minutes and ain't nobody got time for that. Do the what? The aim curves. Aim curves. See the graph on the right? If you do this aim curve, then your input follows that graph. So if you go like 50% input halfway along the right axis, then you'll see that your input, instead of being 50%, which is what it would be if it was like a standard linear curve, it gets pulled down. So it'd be more like 20% input. And then it can still go all the way up to 100. So if you go to the edge of the controller, it'll rapidly go from a minor input to a much more extreme input. So you can still go 100% speed and do like barrel rolls at maximum speed or dramatic movements as fast as possible. But when you're doing fine aim from like 0 to 50%, it's going to get reduced and pulled down. That on top of doing maximum aircraft control sensitivity will allow you to move at the highest speed possible when you're doing dives and barrel rolls and big maneuvers. And then if you're trying to aim with fine aim, it's going to slow you down and allow you to aim more. On top of that, there's a different aim curve for the zoom, which is currently disabled. But if we look at that again, for that one, I do one that cuts off at 50%. So if you're zoomed, the maximum input you can give is 50%. Even if your stick's all the way to the side, you're only giving 50% input. Which means when you're zoomed, your aimer's gonna slow way down. So that basically gives the best control, or more control, if you're trying to like aim tow missiles and stuff. What's the name of the video? If you look up my YouTube, it's just like settings or something. It's got like 5 views. You can make it 6. But yeah, that's pretty important to be able to move at maximum speed and then to try and slow down the fine aim, because otherwise it's just too twitchy. You want to be able to barrel roll and you want to be able to aim a toe. We're schmoving. Sorry about that, missing helis. That last one was my fault, but we're fighting for it. It's going to be better to move. Also, the non-default binds help a bunch. You don't want to be accelerating based on a thumbstick. You want to accelerate with the triggers so that your thumbs are purely aim, and then you can be moving full speed while giving like very, very minor input. Makes a big difference. The default binds are gross feeling. And the final thing is, if you get a controller with back paddles, I would recommend that too. That helps a lot. I literally never touch AXBY, ever. My thumbs pretty much stay on the sticks. I do use the D-pad a little bit. So I do lose yaw to do D-pad for switching weapons and reloading. But other than that, your thumbs are always on the sticks. You're always giving control. Your driving doesn't affect your input at all. So you could be cruising at full speed and at like 0% on both your sticks. Feels way better. It takes like a day to get used to. It's just immediately better. I like that a lot. And then I use the back paddles for my AXBY are like the free look to look around, and also the reverse cam is on the back paddles. Those are super, super important to have bound and comfortable and to be using all game, every game. What else do I do there? Flares and radar are back paddle buttons too. Controller words. It's unfortunate that the default settings for controllers are pretty shit. Like the binds aren't great, and just the settings themselves don't feel good to fly with. You gotta change pretty much everything before it's gonna feel right. And probably the last important thing there is having third-person vision maxed out so that you can see as much as possible when you're in the third-person perspective, which should be most of the time. I actually have unbound my first-person perspective. It's only the zoom button on my bumper will move you into first person while it zooms. Otherwise, I'm always in third person because you see more. I'm either in third person making big moves and seeing what's going on, or zoomed first person to take shots as much as I can with the lowest sensitivity possible. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Oh, Ninja, get fucked. No! I'm sorry, my friend. Oh, he bailed. Nice. Getting dived by heli, though.
Delta has been secured.
Be advised, objective Charlie has been seized by hostiles.
Enemy helo!
Our troops are attacking Charlie. Charlie has
Ooh. Feels this game.
Early advantage. Mission is on target.
Enemy helicopter!
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Enemy helicopter down! Our troops are attacking Bravo.
I like those ones. You can see those ones and respond. Ooh. Dumb. Alright, Ninja, you don't even get a single round. I quit. I quit! I'm having a good time, but I gotta go do things with my family pretty quick here. It's time for me to bail. Poor timing, my friend. I gotta leave. I will be back tomorrow. We'll have a little bird, and the world will be beautiful. And again, we'll be big and able to dodge things. It'll be nice. Off I fuck. You have a nice day, internet. I hope you enjoyed. Back tomorrow about the same time, probably streaming longer. And let's throw a raid to someone, maybe. Who plays this game? Thank you, thank you. Who plays Battlefield? Preferably someone I follow. We're scrolling, we're scrolling. We're scrolling. We're scrolling. We're scrolling. It's all StarCraft. It's all StarCraft and big streamers with 10,000 viewers. I don't think they need it. Here we go. Zarina plays his plan. Let's throw her a raid. She was hanging out here earlier today. She's doing some infantry things. Shooting some bad guys. You can check out her stream if you'd like. Otherwise, you have a nice day, Internet. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow.